Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Nikhil Jain. I am a consultant spine surgeon. If you want to visit me, I have a clinic at Paschim Vihar, New Delhi. In this video, I will talk about how lifting heavy weights affects the spine and how it can lead to injury. The muscles which play a chief role in lifting weights from the ground are spine extensors. The spine extensors are designed to bring the spine to a neutral and extended position from a flexed position. Because these muscles are oriented vertically, they produce axial forces. These axial forces, which if very high, can injure the vertebrae, discs and the joints. These forces are highest when a person tries to lift the weights from the ground. When we lift the weight from the ground, our spine, in combination with the pelvis, acts like a class 1 lever. The junction of the spine and the pelvis forms a pivot around which the spine rotates with the help of extensor muscles. These muscles lie behind the pivot joint while the weight lies in its front. In order to lift the weight, the torque generated by the extensor muscles should exceed the torque generated by the weight at the pivot. The torque that can be generated by the spine extensors has a top limit because of its properties and its fixed attachments. The torque generated by the object on the ground is a product of its weight and its distance from the pivot. When these values are in physiological limits, the weight can be lifted without harm. But in cases where the excess amount of forces are generated, there are two possibilities. First is the person realizes his mistakes and avoids the effort. Second, the person continues to lift the weight and injures his spine. In an average healthy person, the spine muscles and ligaments are the weakest structures. Under these conditions, they fail first, and instead of contracting, they get lengthened, which then manifests as back pain and soreness of the back in the next 24 to 48 hours. And this can last up to a week or more depending on the severity of the injury. In other cases, where the spine is weak and chronically ill, vertebrae or discs may fail earlier, which is a very painful condition. So how can you prevent it? First, avoid lifting very heavy weights. If necessary, use other person's help or use some tools or machines. Second, when lifting heavy weights, stand close to the weights and bend your knees when you try to lift it. Third, do training exercises. These are some specific exercises which can reduce the chances of injury. However, they cannot completely prevent it. Thank you friends for watching this video. In the next video, I will describe about bad posture and its effects on the spine. Please like or subscribe my channel to stay updated. You can also visit me on my website www.satyakhealthcareclinic.com, on Facebook @Satyak Healthcare Clinic, and on Twitter @SpineSurgeonNJ. Thank you.